This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutra.com, Whole Family Nutrition.
They're looking for the opportunity. Oh man, I just can't wait till I can just not do anything and just coast. Well, then the whole world had an opportunity to coast just now. And then some people chose to use this opportunity to get stuff done or to create or to figure new things out. A lot of people, unfortunately, use this opportunity to be afraid and to live in fear, which maybe has even taken a toll on their health over the last 2 months. Maybe people started to drink again. Maybe people forgot that, you know what, they could be creating. They could be figuring out their, getting outside, getting some sun, walking. I mean, that's the hard part is there's a lot of fear being perpetuated by the powers that be. And if, I think if anybody watches the news, it's going to be very, like all the time, it's going to be very hard to stay healthy right now. Because I think that what the news does is it stresses us out so much that the cortisol in our brains keep pumping and we don't actually ever have a reprieve from cortisol. Stress can kind of negate a lot of progress that we make physically, and it can make us want to stop. So I think the hope is our bodies are ready to heal. And I think people can learn, if people can learn to use, the other thing is when we are alone, I think a lot of times we keep ourselves so busy because we don't really want to just sit there by ourselves for any moment of time. And so there's a lot of this equation that I think is going on, but the fear, I think, could be stopping a lot of people from discovering and healing and using this time to enhance themselves. What do you think?
Right, and this time has given us a lack of structure. So people are really having to put structure into their day. They're having to create that structure. It's just like any other time. Like right now, everyone's just going downstream with the COVID stream, and like people like us, we got to go upstream.
Yes,
we got to press in to what God's calling us to do and to move forward and to progress. Like you said, not just sit here and to coast. So
yes. Well, coasting only became the goal because people hate what they're doing. And then we got a chance to coast, and then people got bored in the first week or two of coasting. Coasting is never the goal, and when it becomes the actual outcome, you're like, okay, I'm tired of coasting now. Let's go do something.
Right.
Also, the thing that people forget is that they have the permission to give themselves to improve themselves. Right. A lot of times people that have worked in a job for so long forget that they can just make decisions themselves. And sometimes we're waiting to be told what to do. Like, what should I do now? I'm waiting for someone to tell me what to do instead of like, you're right. That structure isn't there because when you're at a job, that structure's there. And then when you go home, I've had to learn that over my life. I've never really went into an office. I just kind of always have done my own thing, which I've had to learn, especially over the last 3 years, how to be my own boss. Like, we don't really think about that. But it's like if we had a job where we had a crappy boss, what would a crappy boss do? They would treat us like crap. They wouldn't really care about it, whatever. When we're trying to be our own bosses, the problem is we're being our own crappy boss that we would never want to work for. If we want to learn to be our own boss, we should learn to be our own good boss. Because what does a good boss do? They tell you, they give you deadlines, they encourage you, they help you achieve those deadlines, they give you training and they're patient with you. And it's like, that's what we need to be to ourselves. And they give you a schedule though. Bosses absolutely give you a schedule and you stick to it. A lot of times we stick to other people's schedules all day long. But if we give ourselves a schedule, it comes after everybody else, all the things we do for everybody else.
Thank you for joining us for the Healthy and Family Show. Visit our website at healthyandfamily.com. That's healthyandfamily.com to see what all the other doctors, experts, and real moms have to say about keeping your whole family healthy. This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutra.com, Whole Family Nutrition, and aired on the Goldstone Network. People, Planet, Future.